seeing Sarah Hall do it here.
To Rainey, and after the set was a bit wayward, free ball, soft block, shot from Rainey. Now a free ball comes over short. Rainey the scoop. Overhanded dig. Rainey on it again. Sharp angle. Sitting deep middle. Hall. Hit that green, and that was one relentless extended rally.
That was a great rally, and Jade, I mean, if you really focused in on her and her game, such calm contacts, smooth, simple, well executed, feet to ball every time. She set a beautiful ball from her knees to her partner, kept it alive, kept them, you know, giving that pressure back over to Tulane, and we're sitting at French fries on the scoreboard.
That we are. We have had a lot of ties, 5s, 6s, and 7 all to say a few. Over on one from Green. All the up. There's the swing. Deep corner. A touch for Rainey, but not much more, as she read it, but just couldn't get to it the way she'd like.
Yeah, and we're starting to see that, you know, on the Pro Beach Tour, the AVP, the 1 and over with that attempt to get that kill. But that decision, that first one that Sam sent over was a little bit slower and was almost a free ball rather than that dig to kill thinking. And then you saw it flipped over from the Islanders.
Tulane has taken the first set at the 5s, as that serve is out from Samantha Green. So we've got the 4s and the 5s going on right now, with Tulane down 12-9 in the second set at the 5s, but the first set is in their possession. And set facing the net from Hall to Green. Pokey is short off the late pull from Sarah Hall. Rainey had good intentions, but the execution wasn't up to her standards.
Again, a nice overhead dig. Nice set from the knees, trying to lift it. I think just a little bit Bryce was too far in front of her setter to really have that nice angle and court vision to be successful in that transition play.
Walking line, the sharp angle was anticipated by Samantha Green. She was there, Meg, but couldn't get what she was hoping for as far as the clean touch.
Yeah, going high line fast. If she would have had that arm extended, we work on this when we're training athletes as well. Can you move with just your legs while keeping your elbows in front of your body? So it's always an active and ready platform to touch a ball.
That ball touched the buckle for an ace for Bryce Rainey.
Sometimes it's like you're stealing my words right out of my mouth.
Well, I'm just trying. What I do is my style is so it kind of transitions.
Yeah,
it kind of makes it a segue from.
It's like we're thinking off air together.
Well, in my opinion, we talk about transition offense, but the transition seems smoother in my opinion, and we kind of play off of each other like that.
It's great. So on both sides, a lot of coach involvement on the sideline, you know, on that side switch, giving those little nuggets of feedback. The coach really, I mean, you don't see that on the Beach Pro Tour. They're not allowed to have coaches in the box. And I think it offers a third eye, a third teammate. It's a huge advantage.
The outside of the block of Sarah Hall.
And that's what I was talking about at our technical timeout, is that the Islanders need to use pin-to-pin sets. They've had a lot of success there. They're getting the matchup with Sarah Hall in a better advantage for them to score a point.
Misfire with that jumper in the box there for the Islanders. That's Zane McFarland, playing it on the AVP circuit a bit. Also has some experience as a member of the coaching staff at LMU. Bulldogs. The St. Corpus Christi ahead 16-15. A must-win set for them. Down 1-0. Green handles the jump float. Pokey just eludes the reach of the blocking Jade Bennett.
Yeah, and that's one of the hardest locations for a blocker to play. It goes up and over. It's kind of going towards the sideline, really out of extended reach. Too far away for the defender to really make a call, or a confident call to go get it.
The pull from Hall. And a bump set leads to a standing hit from Green. Pulling line again, but a better shot. That is Jade Bennett with two pulls during that rally for Sarah Hall.
Yeah, and Jade's doing a nice job back there. She's working really hard. She's putting some good control and stability in her play. She's got very good feet to ball. She doesn't need to, push too much when she's out of system and under pressure.
Really nice serve down the line for Bennett. The up and got caught up in the sand. That depth of the sand, it makes it hard to track down some balls after good touches, but that sand is definitely that third opponent out there.
And when you're playing in deep sand like this, it's all about how you pivot. So when you stop, you're literally flipping your hips and changing the direction. You can't take multi-steps to make a turn on the ball.
Turn on the ball down the line for Rainey, who rolls it over the top for an 18-17 lead for Corpus Christi.
Yeah, and here we are, we're sitting, tides have turned just a little bit. It's going to be who can string 2 points together. And right now the Islanders have an opportunity. They've been serving down the middle. They've been serving at Sam. They haven't really worked Sam's sideline. So kind of keeping Sam in the middle, which has done damage down the line. If they can push her to her deep corner, that would be more advantageous.
It's Green. Graces the line. Pokey to the line. Swipes it to that short part of the court. That was well played.
Yeah, Sam Green has learned over the years that if she stays in the middle of the court, she has 4 big corners to work on. And that becomes hard and frustrating as a defender.
Off the approach. The block right there. Sarah Hall on the denial, dismissing that Islander shot to give Tulane a 19-18 lead.
And that's the 2 points back-to-back that I'm talking about. And that's where the difference in a matchup is. Can they get a third one? I mean, that's a huge point if they can string 3 together.
Is the prophetic stylings of Megan Bergdorf at work there. Off a back set. The equalizer at 19. Rainey goes behind her head and played down smoothly and swiftly by Bennett.
Equalizer, but also the advantage is still with Tulane. They have the first opportunity here with the serve receive. Nice little short poke. I mean, Sarah Hall's on the drop. She does a very nice footwork pattern to drop. You got to catch her short.
Tomahawk try, which will bring us to a set point / match point for Tulane to try and close this into.
Yeah, dropping in a big jumbo pokey, change of direction. You saw her, she sold her Cuddy the entire matchup, finally changed it.
Goes to the net. Hall, pull.
Wow.
The pull, that left that side of the court wide open, and you talk about using all corners of the court. The Islanders do it right there.
Absolutely. What a layout by Sam Green right there. Not able to control it back to her partner, and that's the intention of the one and done. And that's we're seeing, start to creep in on the AVP Pro level, at the Beach Pro Tour, at the Olympics.
The umbrella falls off that's posted over our referee on the pedestal, but we play on despite that. Nobody's hurt, by the way. And Tulane is the one that does the damage on the court.
Unfortunate distraction potentially in your periphery, because you're playing, and if you're the Islanders, that umbrella is blowing your way. And so does that detach, and do you need to be mindful of that thing blowing at you, or are you focused on the game?
If you're the referee, why not say, let's just get this umbrella situated and then replay the point?
Yeah, I think I would have, if I was the referee, blown it. But I mean, the match or the play was underway a little bit, but that's a very distracting thing in your visual periphery. And at 2020, I'd be fighting
yes,
for
of
that.
all the points.
I'd be fighting, you know, to replay that match too. Tough call to make.
Tough call to make indeed. Second match point for Tulane. They took the first set 21-16. 22-20 will be the Green Wave winning set number 2 on court number 4.